Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I share a world and feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton.
Salute and welcome to the F-Scientist. Now I'm sorry if I just blew it, pun totally intended, with my complete lack of musical talent, but I thought I'd pay homage to fromage this week with a little tutorial on how you can make ricotta cheese in the comfort of your own home in less than 30 minutes. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm sure right about now you're thinking, Andrea, you've got to be kidding me. But I'm being serious, you better believe it. Right, so all you've got to do, or all you've got to do, is add 4 tablespoons of milk and 4 tablespoons of vinegar to a saucepan, bring it to a boil, let it sit, strain it out, you've got cheese. Come on guys, we're going to watch this if you want to see how this turns out. So I bet you can probably tell that I'm really milking this situation. But I thought while our cheese kind of sits and drains, I would take this opportunity to tell you a couple of cheese jokes. What does cheese do when it gets sick? It gets fed up. This kid threw a lump of cheese at me, and I thought, that's not very mature. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? There was debris everywhere. What did the cheese say when it saw itself in the mirror? Hello, me!
So after letting the ricotta sit, I just put mine in a glass jar, and you can take a look, looking nice and lovely. So it'll keep for about 2 weeks in the fridge.
Right, so now you've got this ricotta, which, as I didn't mention earlier, it means recooked in Italian, because you've got milk and you recook it and you make cheese. Language is fun, guys. But if you're wondering what you can do with this ricotta, this is all you gotta do. Grab you a cracker, grab you some cheese, eat. Or if you're thinking about getting more fancy, I've got this recipe for red velvet ricotta pancakes over on the blog, link down below. I've also got this recipe for this ricotta 3 cheese pizza, link also down below. Alright, that was pretty cool, right? So I bet you were wondering, how does milk plus vinegar equal cheese? Milk contains a number of different proteins as well as fats, like you did last week, and the most prevalent type of protein that you'll find in milk is called casein. And what happens when you add an acid, such as vinegar, to milk with the proteins will denature. Because their environment is one way, they like it that way. You add the acid, that changes the environment, so they completely change their shape. So now that they're denatured, when they're denatured, they kind of like stretch out. And, their world has completely been shaken up. They don't know what's going on. They all cling together. And when they cling together, they form little lumps. And that is your cheese.
Vinegar is 5% acetic acid, and it's this acetic acid that causes the proteins to denature and form the cheese. You could use any type of acid you want, such as lemon juice or buttermilk, but the problem is that there's always going to be a pH variation, especially with lemon juice, because different lemons have different pHs. So let's just calculate quickly the pH of vinegar. Vinegar is a weak acid. Its Ka is only 1.8 times 10 to the minus 5. So if you put that into our equation and we say products over reactants, and we can see that we form the same quantity of H plus and acetate ions, so we can say that their concentrations are the same. So all we do is say 1.8 times 10 to the minus 5 is equal to the concentration of H plus ions all squared all over 0.05, because remember that vinegar is only 5% acetic acid. Put that all in your calculator and dun, 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 you get your concentration of H plus ions to be 9.486 times 10 to the minus 4. Now remember that pH is the negative log of the concentration of H plus ions. So all you gotta do is say minus log of 9.486 times 10 to the minus 4, and you get the pH of your average standard bottle of vinegar to be 3.02. Easy.
So by now you probably want to kick me to the curb because you're so tired, cheesed off by all my jokes. But as always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the gram, add me on Snapchat, add me on Facebook. I'm on literally every social media that exists on this planet. Just search me anywhere. You'll find me on Pinterest, you'll find me on Tumblr, you'll find me on Twitter. I'm literally everywhere. Right, so next week I'll be doing a Q&A session. So send me your questions, guys. Drop them in the comments below. Slide into my DMs. Snapchat me them questions. Literally, you can ask me about anything you like, guys. You can ask me about the last time I went to Disneyland. You can ask me about the multiple kitchen fires I've started. I'm a hazard. I mean, come on, guys. Ask me about my personal life. Ask me about my school life. Ask me about my love life. Don't ask me about my love life. That's a war zone right now. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.